And here we go, gold medal matchup, compound men's team event. And talk about two of the best. These two teams both qualified 1 and 2. First up, as you see, the United States qualified number 1. The United States defeated Mexico. Great Britain followed by Italy to find themselves here in this gold medal game. Qualified with 21-15 in points, and they face a team from Denmark. Defeated Switzerland, Germany, and the Republic of South Africa. 21-03 in qualifying points. 1 versus 2, 24 arrows, and at the end of it, we will determine the gold medal in the compound men's team event.
USA defeated Mexico as well as Great Britain and Italy to get to this gold medal final. Denmark, which was seeded number 2.
Yeah, these are two really strong teams with some of the big names in compound archery. We're seeing Braden Gellenthien again in his second match of today. He's got to be feeling confident. Rodger Willett Jr., gold medalist of yesterday, gold medalist of porridge.
And that guy's been nothing short of brilliant in these championships, as you mentioned. And this season so far, this 2011 archery season has been great, and he looks to add to his medals and trophies.
He's just Reo Wilde, coming from a big archery family. He has got a brother, Logan Wilde, also a high-level archer. His father, D. Wilde, also an international high-level archer.
Stays in the family, and competition in the family might be of world status as well.
They know what's going on.
United States start off this competition with 3 consecutive 10s. These two teams know each other quite well, as they have already fought twice in the team gold medal. First up in Porridge, the World Cup in 2010 and 2011. In 2010, these two teams tied at 229, and the U.S. won in a playoff. This year, the United States won 233, 229 in May.
Martin Damsbo, a big name, also from Denmark. Won a great big deal of tournaments. Shot some very high score records.
On the X line at 12 o'clock a shot.
Wow. They really at it. 4 10s in a row.
Tweener 9 at 10.
That's their first miss.
If we want to call it a miss, yeah. I think that level we can call it a miss.
Well, the way this team has been playing, anything less than a 10 is almost disappointing amongst the team.
Out the bottom.
Back-to-back 9s.
2 little mistakes. I've been talking to Reo yesterday evening. He was really confident for this final.
USA threw 6 arrows, scoring 58 points of a possible 60. And now we look at the team from Denmark. Danish team's best achievement was a gold medal here in Antalya during the 2006 World Cup. And that's something they want to do here once again in 2011.
Martin Damsbo started off with a 10. Let's see what he's doing this arrow.
And completes it with a 10. Folks, we're in a close game here. 6 arrows complete. unofficially, the United States holding a 58-57 point lead in this gold medal matchup here in the compound men's team event.
I'm wondering if the archers can request music.
Would you ever have an intro song if you were back on the starting line once again? Maybe of, you know, introducing yourself with some music of some variety?
Yeah, maybe Metallica or something.
There you go.
Yeah, something
I like
real
that.
rough. Yeah.
I think we have the same sort of musical tastes, my friend.
You know, just to go to let the adrenaline roll, you know.
Absolutely.
Before you start.
Something heavy, something with some guitars. Get the blood going in this very important matchup.
The Americans very quiet, very stable. They look determined to shoot some tens.
And we are underway here in the next end. Danish team will be up first. Starts off well with a 10.
The rain starts falling. Just a few drops, but it shouldn't have much effect on these archers here.
A 10, a 9, and now this. Ten.
Martin Damsbo stays perfect. up to now.
29 of a possible 30 points. And
Got it right there. Next line of 3. Good shot.
Willett Jr. They call him the Shark Man.
Got it, Rodger. Right there.
He actually goes diving between the sharks
oh, he does.
to catch them. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Don't think you want to mess with that guy.
No, I don't think so, especially the precision he's been not only shooting this weekend, but throughout his career.
Great job, Reo.
Wow, this is some high-level archery.
The
here.
adventure continues here on the archery field for the United States. 3 consecutive 10s, increasing that lead to 2 points after 9 arrows of play. It's a 9-star. They'll take a closer look at that. But first, this.
You need 10s. You need 10s. And Martin Damsbo already shot 3 of them. Oh, they missed this one.
9 points, 12 arrows in the book for the Danes, and 113 is their total.
The rain can be sort of a disturbance because these archers, they look through a scope with a magnifying glass. And if there are raindrops on it, you won't see anything while you're aiming. So they have to protect as much as they can to prevent the rain falling in there.
Now, in these sort of
scope.
situations, would you almost carry a soft cloth with you to make sure that doesn't happen?
Yeah. They do have stuff to put around it while they're not shooting. But it's not on camera. But Reo, just before he went to the line, he just held his cap over his scope.
Gotcha.
That's very important.
Because it's like you said, it's you know, it's critical they see.
Got it, Reo.
And a
Good
10.
job.
And it's no wonder with shots like that they can see clearly right now, because the United States holding a 4-point advantage at 117-113 through 12 arrows. We've reached the halfway point of this gold medal matchup here on the compound men's team.
You're covering your scope. Is it pretty well protected? Okay.
United States leading 117-113 over Denmark. Rain starting to pick up here a little bit here in Antalya, Turkey. It's
You can even smell it, though.
yeah,
It's a lot-
absolutely
You
you
can smell
can.
the oxygen in the air. So this should be good for archery. Good for the concentration. Good for
good
seeing.
for the concentration, maybe not so good for the scope.
No, definitely not good for the scope, but
Scores are official on the board at 117-114 through 12 arrows here in this gold medal matchup in the compound men's team event. The sun is nowhere to be seen right now. Denmark on the starting line to start this next end.
and they need to keep up the pace because they're back 3 points on USA, and you don't want to be 3 points back on those guys.
Nope. One of those teams that you definitely do not want to be catching. Great effort there with a 10, a 9 and a 10.
Martin Damsbo still shooting strong.
Shooting very well. 15 arrows in the books, 143 the total. Over to the United States.
Aye, he's not going to be happy with that one. Shakes his head. He already shook his head before it hit the target, so probably a bad shot from Braden Gellenthien.
You got it, 5, Rodger.
It's in, it's in.
Yeah, you're on the line.
Willett Jr. with a 10.
Right there.
Not happy, but it counts. Reo Wilde. This guy won the World Cup series 2-3 years ago
Come on, Reo.
in Mexico. You know, actually, this is the last day of competition here. I was thinking about it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was fast when you're having fun.
And we've had a great time this week here in Antalya, Turkey. Conditions have been great. Hospitality has been nothing short of spectacular here on the beaches of the Mediterranean. And as I say that, I hear the roaring of thunder in the background.
Yep, and this could be one of the reasons they're delaying the matches.
Ah, yes.
You don't want to be out when it's lightning just above you. With all these carbon equipment.
No, exactly.
Let's see what happens here. 172 for the Danish team.
Got it, Braden.
That's a
Right on
solid
edge.
10
That's
there.
fine. Shot.
He looked real confident this time. Oh, it's a 9, but it's real close to the 8 ring. Not used of Rodger Willett to see those arrows landing there. Reo, as the rain is pouring down at the moment.
Final shot.
Yeah, it's out the top.
And you know what? Conditions
Yeah.
on the field right now are affecting the scores.
It's not going to be easier.
As we see the wind picking up a little bit, and you combine that with the rain, United States holding on to a 1-point lead here at 173-172, as the two teams kind of share a laugh about the conditions right now.
Yeah, well, I think the laughs on the Danish side, while the Americans, they ended up with a 9 and an 8, and they're not going to be too happy about that.
Nope,
Trust
not
me.
at all, especially considering how well they shot earlier on in this contest, and how things are that much closer with only 6 arrows remaining in this gold medal championship match between these two teams. The best two teams in qualification, the United States qualifying first, Denmark qualifying second, and that's exactly what they're competing for here in Antalya, Turkey. The gold and silver medals on the line in the compound men's team event.
Best achievement of gold medal here in Antalya back in 2006. There's different guys on the team then, but I believe Lease Martin was part of that team. These teams know each other pretty well, though. They've already fought twice for a team gold medal at the Archery World Cup last year and earlier this year.
What could be very important when it's raining, those guys are shooting bows and the arrows go speed up to 300 kilometers an hour. When it's raining, the arrow is going to be slightly slippery on the target butts. A pass-through is very possible. So every arrow, they have to mark on the target face where it was at. So if you got a pass-through, they knew what score you got.
That's interesting.
See ya. Sådan. Fint. Så XP høj.
Starts off well with a 10 on that shot, much to the delight of the crowd here.
Yeah, it's a big crowd. Taking his time. Aiming.
Høj 9. Høj 9. Streg 9.
I thought it took him very long. He's not happy with that one.
He did wait longer than he usually has in his first number of arrows that he has shot here in this championship game.
Martin is a good guy. Know him for a few years now. He's real nice.
XP.
And a good archer, as you can see.
Very good archer. Danish team goes 10-9-10.
Braden Gellenthien back on the line. Searching for his next 10.
Got it,
And
Braden.
got
Right
it.
at 9
And he
o'clock.
does
Good.
just that.
I think he's, if they call him the shark man, he's probably in his element with the rain. Things getting wetter and wetter down here.
Got it. Right on the
You
spider.
see? It's
And
the
he-
spot.
And he hits the spot. He hits the 10. United States have gone back-to-back 10s here.
Reo really wants to do better than his last shot.
Got it.
And he does just that, improves on his 8 that he did have on his last shot to record a 10. United States have increased their lead to 2 more points. 203, 201, 3 arrows remaining for each team.
Strong shooting. Strong shooting.
Folks, this is what it's all about now. They're down to their last 5 arrows of the competition. Danish team has 2 arrows remaining. The United States still have 3.
And again, it took him a long time to shoot that arrow, and it didn't hit the 10 ring. Maybe he should give it a thought. Increasing the speed of his shooting. Martin 5 seconds on the clock.
Final shot is a 10 for Martin.
Good shooting.
Great
Good shooting.
Great shot for Martin.
2:31 is going to be the score of Denmark. 30. Sorry, 2:30.
Just the top.
2 more 9s to draw. So they're really after the 10s.
Oh yeah, looking for double digits on these final 2 shots remaining. United States in control of their own destiny if they can continue shooting like they have.
Wow, that sounds heavy, man.
Got it, Rodger. Good
10
shot.
points.
Come on, Reo.
Reo can
Final
finish
arrow
it.
of this contest. The United States to clinch the gold medal, and Reo Wilde.
Got it.
And he does it. United States capture the gold medal. 231, 230, a slim 1-point advantage, but that's all it takes. Here in
He's
Antalya,
not going to be happy with this last arrow, though, but
but
they won. They
but-
won the
but
gold. and
definitely
that
happy
matters,
with that
matters.
gold medal that they're winning,
Good job, Reo.
and they have won.
Well, congrats on the U.S. side this time again.
And I got a feeling this isn't the last time these two teams will meet in this 2011 season. United States claiming a 1-point victory here in Antalya, Turkey, winners of the gold medal in the men's compound team event.